All right, guys, it is time for a reading. So we are going to read chapter 3 about Keisha, and then we are going to go through our storyboard. So let me share my screen with you. All right, so chapter 3, the right attitude for the job. We're learning back about Keisha and how she gets a job. Who remembers where she gets a job at? The retirement home. Very good. All right. Keisha gets an interview for the job. She takes a shower and looks nice. Keisha goes to the interview. She answers questions. Keisha gets the job. She will wear a uniform. Keisha will start work on Monday. She will get a paycheck. Ooh, I wonder what a paycheck is. Does that sound like one of our vocab words for the week? It is one of our vocab words for the week. Keisha gets a paycheck. What is a paycheck? It is something that you get when you work a job. So it's money you earn when you do work a job. Okay? Keisha will help the residents. She will deliver mail and flowers. She will visit with the residents. Keisha starts her job. She clocks in with a computer. Keisha meets her job coach. The job coach will help her learn what to do. Keisha gets her schedule. Clocks in a computer. That's a new skill, but it's important that she clocks into her computer. Why do you think so? Yeah, so everyone knows when she was working the whole time, so she can pay for the whole time she was working. Keisha is busy. She helps lots of people. Mr. Jones is happy with Keisha. Keisha has a good attitude. She enjoyed her first day. Keisha goes to work on Wednesday. She clocks in. She has to do new things today. Keisha must help a resident with his dog. She's worried about working with a dog. Ooh, how do you think she's feeling? Feeling worried, scared, maybe a little unsure of what's going to happen when she works with a dog. Keisha talked to Mr. Jones about her problem. He tells her it is okay. There will be people to help her. Keisha has to do a job she does not like. Keisha plays with the dog. So sometimes we have to do jobs we don't like when we have a job. Yeah, but if you like most of your job, there might just be some things you don't like about it, but that's okay. Keisha liked playing with the dog. She's glad she did it. Mr. Jones is glad Keisha came to him. Keisha has a good attitude at her job. Okay, so Mr. Jones is very happy with her because she has a good attitude at her job. Why do you think she has a good attitude at her job? Because she likes it. Yeah, she enjoys working with the residents. She enjoys having a schedule. And she likes that she overcame playing with the dog and she wasn't scared anymore. So she has a good attitude. That's important when you have a job. All right, so we're going to go through the storyboard today. Okay, so what is the main idea? What is this story mostly about? Who can tell me what we learned about this in Keisha's story? Did we learn about Keisha working at a restaurant? No. Where did Keisha work? At a nursing home. Good job. And did she work? Is that what the whole story was about? Yeah, it was. It didn't talk about maybe what Keisha did before or after. It didn't talk about Keisha's new apartment. It only talked about Keisha working at the nursing home. So do you think that's the main idea of the story? I think so too. I would say Keisha works at a nursing home. That's the main idea of the story. All right, so let's go back and look and see what happens in the beginning of the story. The beginning of the story, it looks like Keisha has an interview for the job. And does she get it? Yes. So that's a big part. That's important, right? We have to know that when we're retelling the story. Keisha interviewed for a job at the nursing home and she got it. Okay. So do you think that's an important thing that we could write about on our storyboard? I think so too. We'll say in the beginning, Keisha has a job interview to work at the nursing home and she gets the job. I put an exclamation point because it's pretty exciting. Woohoo, she gets the job. Okay, now let's look at what happens in the middle of the story. Keisha is working with the residents. Does she look happy? Look at her face. Is she smiling? Yeah, does she look happy? I think so too. She does. So Keisha's helping the residents. She's learning her schedule. She learns how to clock in and clock out on the computer with her job coach. Okay? That's pretty important that she knows that she's a job coach and she's learning new things about her job. And she helps all the residents and has a good attitude. Because they all look happy, don't they? Yeah, so how would we put that into a sentence? Do you guys have any ideas? Could we say, Keisha learns how to clock in and out and works with the residents at the nursing home? I think so too, but I kind of want to add one thing in there. Keisha learns how to clock in and out from her who? Who teaches her that? Her job coach. Having a job coach is really important, so you learn how to do the job right. And I think Keisha was really successful in her job because she had a job coach. So I think that's an important part to add in. Okay, let's look and see what happens at the end of the story. So Keisha goes to work on the next day, and she kind of gets nervous because she has to help this dog, doesn't she? How does it go? Who remembers? What I remember is that Keisha talked to Mr. Jones about her problem, and he told her that it would be okay, and that there would be people to help her. So Keisha trusts him and goes and plays with the dog. Does she end up liking it? Yeah, Keisha liked playing with the dog, and she was glad she did it. She had a good attitude at her job. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can sum that into one sentence. Should we say, at the end, Keisha is worried about helping one of the residents. Is it one of the residents or the dog that she's worried about? I think it's the dog. So let's put resident's dog, but she talks to her job coach and she tries anyway, right? It's important that she was nervous, but she still tried. Sometimes we're going to be nervous about trying something new. But it's important that we ask for help and still give our best effort. Okay. Whew, good job, guys. Now our last thing is what is important to know about this story? What did we learn from it? What did we learn from Keisha's experience working at the nursing home? Who can give me some ideas of things we learned? We learned about clocking in and out. We learned that you have to interview and you need to look nice when you interview, right? We also learned that when something's hard and we're a little scared to do it, we need to try again. The most important thing that I learned from the story is that it's important that you have a good attitude at your job, right? Her boss really liked that she had a good attitude. And that made her feel happy about her job as well, too, didn't it? Yeah. So what can we say that it's important to know from this story? Can we say it is important to like the job that you have so you do a good job or have a good attitude? So how about we change it to, it is important to like the job that you have so you have a good attitude while you work. How does that sound? I think that sounds good too. You guys did a great job helping me fill out the storyboard. And we learned so much about Keisha this week. I wonder what we'll learn about next week. I kind of wonder what happens to the paycheck. Where does it go? What is she going to spend her money on? Maybe we'll find out next week. All right, guys, go ahead and answer the comprehension questions that are posted into the assignments, okay? Good work today.